I'm Jess. So I'm pretty sure that most of you guys have heard a couple of the traditional Chinese stereotypes. You're Chinese? You must be so good at math. Or, oh, you must have a tiger mom. Oh wait, no, you're probably killer at the piano. And in most of the cases, actually, these stereotypes are kind of true, but there are the special cases where they aren't. So in my case, I really sucked at the piano. The piano and I shared a mutual hatred for one another. I hated it because I thought it was just a cruel instrument, and it hated me, because I just kept playing ugly tunes on it. And then so every day, I would prepare myself, because I'd have a conversation with my mom that goes a little something like this. May, go play your piano. I don't want to. Why not? I hate it. So? And then she'll start counting down from 3. Expect me to play any second now. So with that, I would run upstairs, close my door, start crying, jump into my bed, and pretend that I was asleep. It works because then I didn't have to play piano for the rest of the day. Now one time, we were having our usual Sunday family lunch, and for some strange reason, I happened to walk into a Hilton hotel. So I was walking around in the hotel lobby, and I passed this stage, and I started to laugh. Because what I saw on this stage was 2 wooden stands and a piece of board on top. And I was thinking, that's not really elegant for a 5-star hotel. But then from the corner of my eye, I see this woman walk by. And now this woman was wearing a beautiful Chinese traditional dress called a qipao. And she sat behind this weird structure. She raised her arms and she plucked strings on it that I didn't notice before. Maybe it's because I was too short back then. But it was something like that. And I just stood like this. Frankly, because I thought I was too amazed by how amazing it sounded. She was so beautiful and elegant. And I knew that I couldn't be like her, but at least I wanted to try. So later on that day, I came home, and I knew my mom was going to go through her usual routine on telling me to go play the piano. So this time, when she did, I said, no, I don't want to. And what she answered was, what? And we had a typical and the usual screaming match. And finally, she gave in, she was like, fine, but you have to be musical in some way. So I was just thinking, and I was like, okay, then I want to learn that wooden thingy from the hotel. And so she finally told me the name of it, and it was called the guzheng. And that was the first time I ever heard of the name of the instrument so peculiar, so I immediately took a liking to it because it's so unique. So I constantly practiced, and I got pretty good at it. Okay. And then considering I chose this instrument for myself, I wanted to prove something. I guess I wanted to prove my mom that, oh yes, you put good faith on me in letting me quit that piano and choosing an instrument of my own choice. Now, of course, with my constant ability, and I kept trying to strive to be the best I could be, and that led me to become a major perfectionist as I became a frequent guzheng performer. And as I became a frequent guzheng performer, that previous old, playful child is still kind of there. But the guzheng taught me perseverance, hard work, how to be strong, how to be focused and elegant at the same time. But most importantly, it opened the first doors to music to me. So what am I doing right now? I'm actually preparing to go to university. I'm a senior, and I'll be studying music as a minor. And will I be studying the guzheng? Not exactly. I call it my starter instrument. I actually took up the flute when I got into middle school, and that became my main instrument. Following that, I took the piccolo, and then I self-taught myself trombone, and I was just like, Jess, why are you learning so many instruments and playing these? Just because I just love music. And with that passion and love for music comes this drive to be good at it. And with that drive, you work extra hard, and it really proved to me through that if you work hard, you can really get anywhere. And most importantly, I chose to learn these instruments all by myself. And that was so important because then I had no one else to impress but myself. My mom would joke with me now and say that I don't no longer have to yell at you to go play your instruments because you just naturally do it now. It was not a problem for me because I just loved it already. So what am I trying to say? To go against your parents? To learn a peculiar instrument? Not exactly. What I'm trying to say is that you have to take action into your own hands. Now, what started as rebellion for me actually opened the doors of music to me. And it actually taught me how to go after things independently and to challenge myself with myself. Because independence is something I prize so deeply that I believe that if you make a personal decision, it can lead you to the direction you want. Cliche, but it's actually pretty true. And then I just kept believing that if you make your own decisions about your own passions, that's what it's all about. Because no one else can make that decision for you. Thank you.